Hello everyone! Today I'm sharing my 25 top picks for the Sephora VIB Sale, the spring savings event. I honestly don't even know what they call this anymore, but it's the one where you save a lot of money. So this is not sponsored, by the way. But if you're interested in the sale, right now when the video goes live, it's the Rouge members who can save 20% using code OMGSPRING. And I do know that that code can be used an unlimited amount of times. And then starting April 13th, it's the VIB members that save 15%, and then the insiders start on the April 15th. Wow, it's confusing. And they get 10% off. So yeah, I'll have everything that I share in today's video linked down below in the description box. And I just now decided, I'm gonna have like a little honorable mentions section. Yeah, and it's gonna be those products that just like time and time again, I want to be in this video because I'm so obsessed with them, but I just can't keep saying the same things over and over again. But you could check them out, they're really good. But these items I've been testing out for the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, and I love them. So they're definitely things you should totally consider, and I highly recommend. So let's get started. Okay, so I have my list of 25 things here. That's a lot. I'm gonna go in the order in which I would actually use these products, so just stick with me. But we're gonna start off with the doozy. It even says wow on the bottle because wow, it's good. You guys need to check this out. It's by Color Wow. It's called the Dream Coat. It is a dream. It says it's a supernatural spray. It is supernatural. You might see B-roll of me using this. That's future Shay. I have not filmed that yet because here, if you might notice, my hair does look a bit frizzy. It's because I didn't use this. I had this up here ready to film and it wasn't in my bathroom, so I didn't use it. And I can literally tell my hair is more frizzy. So anyway, we have all purchased anti-frizz sprays like at Walmart, CVS. We all have high hopes that they're going to work. They never do anything. This actually does. It dramatically makes your hair less frizzy. Just spray it onto damp hair. It's heat activated. You need like blow dry your hair. Oh my gosh. Read the review. Just check it out. Okay, so number 2, 3, and 4 are all by the same brand, Saturday Skin. I fell in love with one product and then it made me try the other things, and I use this all in the morning. It's so refreshing and it's all very, very clean, healthy ingredients, which is very important to me. So I was first really impressed with the face wash, which I feel like just never happens to me. Like I test a lot of face washes out. A lot of them are great, but like I'm never impressed, I guess. But this, I put this like a little pea-size amount on my hand and it just quadrupled in lather and substance. Like it just was amazing. And it left my face feeling so squeaky clean. So if you like that feeling, you will love this. So anyway, then I tried their glycolic acid toner, and it's a pore control toner. So if you have large pores like me, you will probably really like this. I feel like it does make a big difference. And then finally, this Glacier Water Cream. It's called Waterfall. It's also by the same brand, but it's just a moisturizer that, like, even if you just look at it, oh my gosh, it literally is like a cloud. I can't explain it. It's just so refreshing and moisturizing. It just like glides onto your skin. The substance of it, whatever it's made of, glacier water, I don't know, magic stuff, it just feels so nice. You know what's just so incredibly ironic? I'm doing a Sephora makeup video and I feel like my makeup is literally like the worst it's looked in a long time. It's way too heavy. There. Just next, we're moving on to makeup and foundation. So I have always said I really don't like primers. I finally found one. It was a Tatcha primer that was really expensive, but I did really like it. I may still have it. But I have since also found another one that I love. And this is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base Primer. It really is. It's like a cushiony texture. It's also interesting. It's actually a moisturizer and primer. So people use this in the morning and the night as just an actual moisturizer. So it's kind of like 2 products in one, but it is a primer. So I do love it before my foundation. There's just something about it that you'll feel it too. Like when you put it on your skin, it dries down really fast, so you don't have to sit around waiting forever, but it kind of like grabs onto the foundation. Like it feels different, but it's totally like not oily. Like it's just really good. So moving on to foundations, this is one of those products I probably should just put in the honorable mentions because I've talked about it so much, but I don't care, I'm putting it in the video, okay? It's this Tarte foundation brush. It is the best foundation brush in the entire world. Everyone needs to try this. Maybe you already have tried it and you love it. Maybe it's time to order a new one. I probably should. I think I've had maybe 2 or 3 of these in my entire life. I rewashed them. This one's still going strong, but I probably should order another one. So regarding foundations, I'm going to share 2 of them. I couldn't decide between the 2, so I'm just going with both. The first being the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. This is literally, like, they named it so well because it literally looks like your skin. It technically is full coverage, but it just looks like your skin. So I'm gonna put a little video here on the side. I made a video for Instagram. I don't even know if I posted it yet, but like, you can see, like, it just looks like my skin, like a good version of me, like my real complexion. So it's also very long wearing. It's like 16 hours, which is awesome. And then the other one that, like, I had to mention again, I'm almost out of this. You can see me. I'm trying to get out of the bottle and I cannot get any more out. I need to buy more, but it's the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. This is definitely full coverage. Like, you're gonna notice that right away. So that can be good, but it does look very, very natural. I'm really oily, but it's still, that's okay. Like, it works on like every skin type, it seems like. It makes you kind of have like a nice natural glow, but nothing overboard. I cannot say enough good things about this too. Okay, so I'm obviously not including like every single product that is going on my face, but I would normally do concealer next. I have a lot of favorite concealers, but what I do want to talk about is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. So what I've been doing is actually only setting my under eyes and my T-zone. And I really haven't just been like dousing my entire face with powder, which some people like to do, and I used to do that all the time. But I actually just like to do my T-zone with this Secret Brightening Powder because it sets my under eyes, it prevents creasing, it does really brighten me up. I feel like it makes, you know, everything kind of stay longer, especially with like oiliness. Even if you're not oily, this is great. This is like a bestseller and I love it. Next, I usually move on to my eyebrows, which I've actually recently changed up what I do, and I feel like they're so much easier now. They look so much more natural, at least in my opinion. But the one thing that is remaining the same is still this Anastasia brow powder. If you are still using pencil, that's fine. It's just, I really think you should give powder a try. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I do go in with that very lightly, just with like an angled brush, and I kind of just fill them in ever so slightly. But this is where the magic comes in. This has transformed my eyebrow routine, and I think everyone should try it. So it's, again, Anastasia Beverly Hills, but it's the Clear Brow Gel. I've tried so many clear brow gels in the past, and apparently they've all sucked because this is where it's at. Like, you just brush them through your brows and they just, you can just shape them so well. They kind of make the hairs, again, look so natural, and just, I don't know what it is. It just transforms your eyebrows. So give this a try. And then the last thing, this is like a step that you can either do or not do, and I don't always do it, but I really enjoy it. So this is a pencil, but it's different. It is Huda Beauty, but it's a micro pencil. So the one tip is just kind of like a spoolie brush, which can be nice, but the main tip is this pencil. But if you, I know it's probably hard to see, but this is like the smallest little tip of a pencil. And you can just like, you know, twist it up and down. But what I do is I go in and I just like flick up just some natural looking brow hairs, and it really does look natural. It just kind of gives, like a little extra oomph to your brows, and it, again, just makes them look very, very natural. You don't have to spend tons of time doing this, but it really adds to your brows in a fabulous way. Next, we're gonna move on to the contours and bronzers and the blushes. But I'm first gonna share my favorite cream versions, then we'll move on to the powder version. So the best cream contour I have ever used, honestly just the best contour product I've ever just used in my entire life, is by far the Fenty Beauty Match Sticks. Mine is in the shade Mocha. This is what it looks like. All I do is kind of just see where the shadow naturally falls on my cheekbones, and I just apply it, and then I buff it out with a blending brush, and it just blends out beautifully, so seamlessly. It's awesome. Then I go in with a cream blush, which I never used to do, but I've been really, really, really loving cream blushes because again, they're so blendable. They look flawless. And my current favorites are by Melt. I have two different shades. One's more peachy. Another one is more, I don't know, still kind of more bronzy, but they actually look quite similar, yet on the skin, they're very, very different. This is more peachy. I think this is what I use today. And if you notice, I love putting it on the apples of my face and up on my nose. I feel like it just looks kind of like I'm sun-kissed. It looks a little bit more youthful. And then I kind of like blend it upward to kind of like lift the face. Now, if you are not a fan of cream bronzers and contours and blushes, powders are also great, and this Charlotte Tilbury bronzer is still my favorite. It's massive. The packaging's amazing. This will last you so long. I use this almost every day. It still looks brand new. Like, it's shocking. So this is like what it looks like. It literally looks brand new. I've had this for so long. Mine is in the shade 3 Tan, and it's a beautiful, you can kind of use it as a contour, but then also a bronzer. And then if you are looking for a long-wearing powder blush, blushes, in my opinion, are just kind of known for not lasting that long. I've really been enjoying the Bare Minerals Gen Nude blushes. I feel like they have so many colors to choose from, but they're all just in a beautiful kind of like nude, peachy family. I have the shades But First Coffee and Beige for Days. Again, a lot of other colors to choose from, but it's really, you know, applies really well. It lasts a long time, and I just love the colors. So that's actually a really good segue because we're moving into eyeshadow palettes, and the first one that I just surprisingly love is by Bare Minerals. Like, I don't think I've ever fallen in love with a Bare Minerals eyeshadow palette or even just their eyeshadow in general, but this one is awesome. So as you can see, it's so warm and golden. It's shimmery. There's also matte shades. It's called the Latte. And I think there's like 2 other different color palette shade ranges, but this one is the one that I just love. The colors blend so well, so pigmented, all of the things that you want an eyeshadow palette to be. But then the next one that I recommend is not surprising because it is by Tarte. I constantly love Tarte eyeshadow palettes, but this one I just think is really good if you want to get a good bang for your buck. Like, it's just really large. It has a lot of product. Again, I just love the colors. I'm just partial to warm shades. And so again, I'm just constantly reaching for this one. So the next suggestion is kind of exciting, yet also kind of annoying because I keep falling in love with designer mascaras. I loved the Chanel one there for a while. Then I kind of just got away from it because I just want to like test out new things all the time. But I have since purchased the Gucci mascara because everyone was raving about it. And oh my goodness, I love it. Like, it's so good. The bristles are a little bit different. I never really know if it's the bristles or if it's the product. Maybe it's a combination of both, but it just looks so natural and really elongates my lashes. It's not crazy expensive. Like, it's really not. It's obviously a lot more than like a drugstore mascara, but it's not outrageous. So if you are looking for just a really good mascara, give Gucci a try. So next we're moving on to lips, and then you're gonna see in the video here, wow, my lips were really bad for this footage. I'm super chapped. I have bad lips, but to me, the secret to getting just better looking lips is a good lip liner pencil. So I test them out all the time. I'm still here to say my favorite are the Urban Decay 24/7 lip pencils. So I have 2 favorite shades. The one you're seeing me wear, like when I'm applying it and right now, is called Stark Naked, but my other favorite is Liar. I use these every single day, multiple times a day. This is probably like my 3rd pencil. So they do last a long time, but I use them a lot. And they just make my lips look better, but then also make all of my products that maybe I'll like apply something on over top last longer. So I do always go in usually with a lip gloss over top the lip liner, and I love the Fenty Beauty gloss bombs. I have 2, I have different ones. Like, these are more of like the shimmery versions. This one is in the shade Fenty Glow. I feel like that's like their #1 best-selling one. And then if this is Sweet Mouth, I think that's another like best-selling shade. So you can't go wrong with these. My newest purchase is one that's more of like a creamy version, and it's also in the Fenty Glow. It's just like a different formula. I honestly don't know which one I like more. I don't know. You can kind of decide. I'm gonna just throw on this Sweet Mouth right now just so you can kind of see like how glossy. It's like, I always say this, but it's like the glossiest glosses ever, and they just fill in all of those fine lines. It just makes your lips look plump and juicy and healthy. Love these. Another lip product that I highly recommend, I also use this all the time. I have some like in my vanity, in the bathroom, in purses, like I have them scattered about. They're best selling. They're by Tarte. They are the Maracuja Juicy Lip. And it's kind of like a pencil. You just like press the button and it slowly comes up, and it's like a really interesting formula. I feel like it's just a mix of like every type of lip product, kind of like a mix between a lipstick, a lip gloss. Also, it's pigmented enough to kind of line your lips, but it really does make your lips look juicy. So that completes my full makeup look. Look at me, there I am. But we're not done yet. No, we still have some more things that you should totally consider. First being this blending brush by Isle of Paradise. Now, you could, I guess you could use this as foundation brush, but really the point of this is if you're applying self-tanner. This works so much better than tanning mitts, in my opinion. It works really good on, just those weird places. It blends everything seamlessly, but also just like on your knees, your hands, like elbows, like your neck, like it's a really good brush. I also wanted to mention this Dermaplaning Tool, which I know I've mentioned a lot in other videos. I feel like I've gotten a lot of people hooked on it, so I wanted to take this opportunity to mention that they do sell refills. I haven't had to actually change mine yet, but I did order this, so I think I am finally going to change the head on it. This is the best dermaplaning shaving tool that I've ever used. I've purchased cheap ones before. I thought they were okay. They were not good at all. This is like a professional grade version. It gets your face darn smooth. But anyway, yeah, now's the time to stock up on those refills. Okay, so I started off the video with a clean, fresh face in the morning and then proceeded on to a full face of makeup for the day. And now we are moving on to a night serum that I use every single night. It is the TLC Glycolic Night Serum by Drunk Elephant. I love a lot of Drunk Elephant products. They're kind of pricey, but this is one of the ones I don't want to go without. I use it almost every single night, and the point of it is to resurface your skin. So if you suffer from texture, this could be your best friend. I really think it's made a big difference. So I just keep it on my nightstand and use it every day. So that is everything. I'll have it all linked down below in the description box, along with my little honorable mention section, which is also good stuff. So I'll have the Sephora sale dates if you're interested, but I hope you guys can kind of stock up on your favorites, along with try some new things and save some money. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.